Hello and welcome. Hello. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How is everybody? Everybody's good? All right. Now, let's see. Hi, Donna. How are you? How are you? I don't know whether to bring this thing closer or keep it back further. Hoping everybody gets their notifications. Did you get one, Donna? Is that how you knew I was on, or did you just happen to check? Look kind of close to the screen, don't I? Hey, Denise. Don't forget to hit the like button when you come in. Oh, thank you, Donna. Okay. Denise, did you get a notification? No. Might take a minute to do so. We'll wait and see. I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes, you guys. Hopefully, people will start coming on. Oh, good. Say KB finally got the notification. It takes a minute. Sometimes YouTube takes a little bit. All right, KB. So Spirit kept pushing me that I needed to come back on in reference to the part about expecting you from them. Yeah. So apparently, there's a lot of people going through the same kind of thing. So hopefully, we'll be able to help. Just waiting. People should have got their notifications by now. I would think. I would think. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Oh, thanks, KB. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm hoping that this video will go much better. It might be because I put it under blogs instead of entertainment. It could be why. I'm not sure. Let me see. I don't think I can edit that. Let me check. Let's see. Oh, it is under entertainment. It is under entertainment. Okay, I switched it to blogs. Because I don't think. Oh, it did? Okay, KB. Huh. Maybe this is not a good time for everybody. It's 5:20. Hi, Maria. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you made it. Maybe while I'm waiting for a couple more people to come in, I'm just going to put my dog's food down for her. So if you can just give me 2 minutes, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Oh, fantastic. That's great, KB. 2:22. Okay, we got 5:22 here, 3 hours difference. But if anybody comes on and you're looking for me, I'll be right back. I might as well put Button's food down because it's after 5. So I'll just wait a little bit longer. I just want to get at least 20 some people in the room and then we'll get started. All right? 1 minute. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Let me get your food. Come on. Let me get your food. Okay? Let me get your food. Okay. You want to eat? All right. Let me get your food for you. All right. You want your food? You want your food? Here. Mama did it for you. All right. Let me get it for you. Hold on. I got it for you. I got it for you. Is what you want? You like that? Is that what you like? All right. Good girl. Okay. Got you. Hold on. Hurry up. Good girl. Good girl. Hurry up. Good girl. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to get it for you. Getting it right now. I cut your chicken. Here's your chicken. Okay. Good girl. Okay, let's see. There's more chicken for you. Oh boy. 'Cause I know you're a little Miss Fussy eater. Miss Fussy. Have to have it special way. I know you. I know you. Okay. Oh boy, here you go. Okay. All right. I need you to eat good now. Don't play no games. Oops. Earbuds. All right. That should be plenty. Okay. That should be plenty for you. All right. I got it for you. There you go. All right. Let me rinse my hands. Wait a minute. Okay. Here. Come on. Here. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. What the heck? What's wrong with you? Scared the death out of me. Here, Buttons. There. Take it easy. You trying to chew too fast? Is that what's the matter? Okay. There. You're going too fast, okay? You're too funny. Whew, she's choking. Hey, Cody, how are you? Poor Buttons. She went to eat too fast, her chicken, and she choked. She said she was gagging. She ate too fast. She's got to slow down. She must have been hungry. Oh, good, Lindsay. Stay hydrated, honey. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you've come in the room, please hit the like button. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. She is. She was gulping it down. Oh my God. When I tell you gulping, look, you can see, I don't know if you can see her. Ugh. Ugh. My crystals are gonna fall. Ugh. Ugh. My crystals. Wait a minute. See her? Oh shoot, wait, I'm losing all my crystals. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'll show you. Here. Okay. They're drawings my grandson did on my refrigerator. See all the drawings and the hands. Come up for air. Miss Buttons. Hey girl, you all right? Miss? You okay? See what I mean? She's eating. She don't see nobody. Somebody could come in here and kill me. She's just going to keep eating. Trust me. I'm going to put my crystals back up here. She's not going to stop eating. Nope. She takes after me. She takes after me. She is too much. But she was eating so fast, she was choking on it. Terry King, you love your dog. Me too. Me too. All right, you guys. So, you know what? I'm going to get started. There is almost 20 of you in here. Thank you for hitting the like button if you came in. I appreciate that. So, as you guys can see with the title, excuse me, disappointment because you keep expecting you from them. Okay? So that's exactly what we're talking about. Disappointment because you keep expecting you from them. So for some of you, when we get into this message, the situation, and I am going to do something a little different here. So just hold on because it's not what you think. This whole session here is not what you think. So be patient with me just for a few minutes. For some of you have gotten the opportunities to go out, to date, meet other people, spend some time, even people who you really find yourself very attracted to or wanting to get to know better. Wondering why that situation doesn't never seem to work out the way you thought it would. In other words, you thought you'd go out for a date or two and you'd ask them back out again, or they'd ask you back out again, and thinking that it's going to grow from there and wondering why it didn't or it doesn't. Both of you were waiting for this particular spark, so to speak. Both of you have already been in other relationships, had other disappointments, maybe even suffered some losses. But at the same time, part of you and part of them were ready to go out and try something new, wanted to try to push yourself out of your comfort zone because some of you were still in your old relationship. Some of you were still stuck in the why didn't it work out? Why did they leave? Why did they walk away? Why did they ghost me? Why did they leave me out in the cold? Whatever. So you were thinking that way. Your partner, the new person that you wanted to get to know, was thinking that way too. And when you put those two fears together, nobody's really being themselves. Nobody's really letting that guard down. Nobody's really preventing that barrier from keeping you at a distance. So it gets a little bit uncomfortable. It gets a little bit gray, a gray area, so to speak. A lot of us can't see the gray area, which is true. For some of us, we can only see the black and the white. We can either see they like us or they don't like us. We can either see they're attracted to us and there's some type of um, energy, chemistry, or we can see that there's not. A lot of us right away, after something didn't go exactly how we thought it would or planned it would, we right away want to point the finger at ourselves. Oh, they must not have thought I was attractive. Oh, they must not have been, feeling the same thing I did. They might have thought I was too fat. They might have thought I was too skinny. They might have thought I was too tall. They might have thought I was too short. They might have thought I was too quiet, or they might have thought I was too aggressive. We sit there and all day long we could come up with so many different things so easily. We could come up with things that are wrong with us. But if somebody asked us to sit and tell everything that's so great with us, we kind of stop. Some of us at my age will say, oh, well, I'm a Gigi, I'm a grandma, and I love that. I have a daughter who's in her 30s. I'm happy with my job. And that's it. That's it. Some of us won't sit there and say, there's a side of me that you don't know about. There's a side of me that loves people. There's a side of me who loves to sit and watch people all day. I could sit on a bench and watch people walking by and talking and whatever all day, like all day. So there's so many different sides of you that the other person didn't even give you a chance to be able to bring out, to show them who you really are. So sometimes just understand that sometimes it's not you, sometimes it's them, because they're not quite ready to release the hold of whatever they had in the past. Some of them are trying to, which is why they accepted the offer or they made the offer. But then when they were out, they realized, wow, this is a little scary because I'm actually enjoying myself. But at the same time, I don't want to forget about my other partner because they might come back. I might be able to do something with them. So then we kind of get like that, right? For a lot of you, as I spoke about earlier on part 1 of the video, when I spoke in the beginning of today's daily, there was a fantastic collective. If you didn't get to hear it, you really should go listen to it. The point of that, meaning the title of this video, is talking about the disappointment that comes because you're expecting you from them. And you don't live within them. You're nowhere near inside of them. For a lot of you, you expect, which kind of usually they say, right? One hand washes the other. Meaning that if you take care of somebody, they take care of you. If you notice, the world doesn't work like that anymore. If you notice, there's a lot of parents out there, their children don't want to take care of them, or they can't, or they just choose not to. They put them in a home, and that's it. Years ago, when your parents took care of you, that was okay. Now it's time for you to take care of your parents. So you're setting the example for your children. So watch out. Because if you don't take care of your family, your parents, then when your children, if you do have them, if you're lucky enough to have them, when they grow up, they're going to say, well, then I guess we'll put mom in a home too. So be careful. You will reap what you sow, one way or the other. For some of you, You truly believed from a long time ago or from your upbringing that when you're a good person in your relationship, when you're doing the right things and treating the person the way you should, that they will in fact reciprocate that and give it back to you tenfold. A lot of you are correct to believe that for the most part. But unfortunately, there are extenuating circumstances where your partner don't know how to be you. You're expecting you from them. You're expecting them to be gracious, to be kind, to be generous, to be caring, to be loving, to care about your feelings, to ask how your day went, to see if they could take care of you or wait on you. Maybe just get up out of the blue and make you a cup of coffee or hot tea or chocolate, whatever you want. You wait for it. And you're like, every day I sit and I wait for my partner to decide to make dinner or to decide what we're going to have for dinner. But instead, they wait on me to cook it. It could be they throw their clothes around in the bedroom, and you're like, I'm waiting for them to pick it up. They know I don't like a mess. I'm tired of picking up after them every day. They're not my child. This is my partner. Again, you're expecting you from them. If it's always been you picking up after them, you taking care of them, you doing for them, then that's what you taught them. A lot of this video is going to be about accountability and responsibility because you are setting the stage, so to speak. So the mistakes that you made in your past relationships, that's what's important to think about as you're going into these new relationships, which are probably coming around the corner real soon. And when this happens, you don't want to keep doing the same thing. So, okay, so when I get this new person again, I'm going to start taking care of them. I'm going to make sure they see I clean up after them and I do the laundry and I'll do the cooking and I'll do this and I'll do that. And you're putting all this pressure on you right from the beginning. And then later you're going to complain that they don't do nothing. They're not helping. They don't go out of their way for me. They don't ever come home and start cooking. You didn't set that stage. It's important how you set the stage. I will explain to you that people will treat you the way that you allow them to. If you allow somebody to curse at you, they'll do it. They'll keep doing it. If you allow somebody to degrade you, they will continue to do that. If you allow somebody to cheat on you and come back and cheat on you and come back, then they will keep doing it. If you allow somebody to put their hands on you, they will keep doing it. If you show somebody that it's not okay, they're going to be taken back for a minute like, what? So maybe you didn't understand me. What you're doing or the way you're talking to me, no, that's not okay. It's not okay. Maybe you should go. Maybe we should talk another time when you can get control of yourself. When we could talk at this level and not hollering and screaming, treating me worse than a dog. Why would you do that? For some of you, you're dealing with somebody who always wants to be argumentative with you. Somebody who's always looking to piss you off for their excuse so they can go out, for their excuse so they can go see that other person. So they're going to come home and right away do something that they know is going to piss you off because they want to argue and they want to have an excuse to run out that door and slam it, make you feel bad. See, you made me leave. You caused this argument. That's why I left. No, you had this plan before you even got home. So why'd you even bother coming home? You should have just went right there and seen her and not even come here at all. For some of you, you have to be really careful. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody perhaps over the internet, perhaps on dating apps, perhaps not even from this country. You have to be careful. Not everybody has the best motive. Not everybody's you. Some people will try to manipulate, perhaps steal your identity, perhaps get you to believe that they're wanting to come and see you, that they fell in love with you right over this internet, just like this, and that they need money from you, thousands of dollars to come. And then for some reason you send the money and they never still come. And then something happened. And then they want you to send more money. And then send it in gift cards. And then do this and do that. For some of you, please be very careful what you're doing. For example, one of my subscribers had told me about someone getting them a checking account in their country for her. So she gave all her information. That person was writing checks on her name in their country and cashing them checks over here, acting like they were doing something for her when in fact they destroyed her. Destroyed her. So please, as much as we all long for a beautiful relationship, as much as we all desire not to be alone, but to have a significant other with us, to talk to, a confidant, a best friend, a lover, whatever your motive is, don't be so quick to settle with just anybody, just to have somebody. Not always the best idea. All right. Getting started here. I'd like each of you to ask me a question. You can ask me a question, and I will give you an honest answer. Ask any question that you want. This question can be about your situation. This question can be about your relationship. It can be about this topic. It could be anything. Ask any question that you want. Just type it here, and I'm going to answer a couple free questions. Amy G. Amy G. You're under Amy G now? Okay. All right, Amy. Amy, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. It'll probably not be like this week, no, but it is coming soon. But it might be more March, but it is coming. Yes. Hi, Cody. Thank you, Cody. Thank you so much. If you would listen to my daily that I did earlier, not part 2, but part 1, you'll like that a lot. You're welcome, Amy. Janet Perry. You know what? It's going to be maybe not so much a partnership, but there's going to be a lot of compatibility there. There's going to be a lot of balance. There's going to be a lot of communication. There's going to be spending a lot of time together or together on something. So yes, it's coming closer. Yes. Not sure where you're talking about taking it to, but take it slow because it's moving slow, but it is definitely coming together. Just keep that space open. Keep your mind open. Don't expect you from them, and you'll be okay. Terry King. No. Not physical danger? No. But I do think it's important that you notify authorities if you have a problem. I do think so. I also think it's important to have cameras, and I have them, and I think you should. Olivia. Olivia, yes. You and George will definitely get together. Yes. Lindsay, I'll tell you what, Lindsay, out of the blue, you're going to be just blown out of the water with love. There's an interest that's going to come toward you. An offering, I do feel like it's communication through online, but you're going to definitely have that, and it will grow, and you won't have to worry about anybody else. Diana, yes, everything will definitely smooth out better between you and your partner. Donna French, Yes, he does really love you. Yes, he does. You're welcome. Um, Shonda. Shonda, yes, it will, but there's also going to be a new place for you to advertise that or to bring that out more. Once you make that next turn, then yes, very much so. Boy, artistic mom, I'm hoping so, but let me check with grandma. Yeah, there's been a huge delay. And that's probably not the only case that there's been a huge delay, but there has been a huge delay. But yes, eventually, yes, you will get the outcome. You will get the finances. You go, girl. It's going to come. Yes, it will come within the next 3 months or so. There was a delay. There was a big delay. And it's nothing to do with whether he was deserving of it or none of that. There's something else on this end. There was a problem there. I hope so, artistic mom. We could all use that blessing. I can't wait till you tell me. Olivia, yes. Thank you, Diana. Don't you worry. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. He needs a little more time. That's all. Thank you, Terry. Terry, you're okay, honey. Don't let it make you crazy. Somebody's really put that fear into you and they really ruffled your feathers. And yeah, they don't think too tight. They really don't. But they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to do time. No. So, Donna French, the answer is yes. Lindsay said, ooh, on iPhone. I don't know about nothing about an iPhone. You know, internet connections, that kind of thing. Tracy H. Wait. Cody Morehouse, do you have a question? You said I am. I am what? Oh, you are working and watching. Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you, Amy G. Yeah, Terry, and it's time that it stops. Just completely ignore as much as you can. Even if you were thinking about moving or you wanted to move, it might be a good idea not to let anybody know where you've gone. Distance will do you a world of good. Oh, she's on an iPhone. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, hun. Denise, yes, I do. Now, Denise, you know, and I'm going to tell all of you again, even though I say it a lot, because my messages come from spirit, which is on the other side, there's no time. There's no time. So they can't really show me time. You understand? So I can definitely tell you a yes or no. They're coming, they're not coming. It's going to work, it's not going to work. They're going to ask you back, they're going to return, but when, I don't know. I can sometimes I come out with something, I might say 3 months, 6 months, 2 months, and that's what I hear and feel, but it's not always right. The timing is never right. I rarely get that perfect, but the facts, nothing but the facts here. Oh, yeah, the facts are always good. Oh, yeah. Sheila Snowden, yes. Yes. All right, guys, two more questions and I'm going to go because at 8 o'clock I have the Zoom. Don't forget the first 30 minutes is anybody can come in. After that, it's members only. You got it, Denise. Don't worry. You're on his mind a lot. A lot. I think a pug, Lindsay. I think a pug. Lindsay, I saw the most beautiful horse and its baby horse. It was all black. and it had the mane was so long and beautiful. And when it was running, the hair was just flowing, and the baby horse looked just like it. It was so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Luna. Aaliyah Davis, I've come to the conclusion that I'll be single for a while, so I'm not going to ask anything, just listening. My 4-year-old son is my man for now. He's mama's boy, and I love it. Well, you know what, Aaliyah Davis, you are not going to stay single for long. So I'm just going to tell you now, you enjoy that little man because he's a cutie pie, and he'll always be protective of his mama. But let me just tell you that you're going to meet somebody really nice, and it might not actually come all the way through until September. But before that, there'll be some dating with this person, and that is going to be it's going to be truth, because you're going to wait for that person. Listen, when you have a child, you can't take the risk of trusting anybody around that child, especially ever leaving your child alone with somebody you're dating. I don't care how well you think you know them, until you're with them for a long, long, long time, and you've seen their behaviors around your child, both when your child's really good or when your child's being a pain in the butt. Don't you ever dare trust any man around your child. Don't have a sleepover with your child young like that in that home. Find somebody to watch your child, have them out of the house, or you go to that other person's house and leave your child with a parent, a family member, something like that. But don't ever leave your child with somebody you don't know, male or female. Male or female. Thanks, Amy G. Oh, yeah. I never had anybody babysit my daughter that I did not know very well. Exactly. I don't even trust anybody with buttons. Nope. She's not staying at a kennel nowhere. She's not staying with people I don't know. Very much artistic mom. And once something happens, you can't undo it. Should I help my sister and nephew? They're going through it with my mom. Well, Cheryl, here's the thing. Helping them with an understanding, if they're going to come and stay with you, that they're not going to stay there for free, that you're not going to be a permanent babysitter, that they're not going to take advantage of you. So depending on what you want to help with, but right now, it's kind of like if you get in the middle, your mother's going to be upset. If you don't get in the middle, your sister's going to be upset. So you can try to be a mediator and try to calm down both sides and have everybody talk peacefully and try to resolve issues that way before you take a bigger leap. Okay. Hey, 00. If you have a question, with you and Felipe, I think it's going to stay kind of the way it is right now. Oh, good, Aaliyah. Good. Keep them. Keep them. Because right now, those trust issues are good to have. Very good to have. All right, you guys, I'm going to be signing off. Thank you for coming in. Hope you liked my little bit of message here. I just want to bring you all back. I want to remind you about the Zoom tonight. Remember, the first 30 minutes is non-members. And then after that, it will be links that are put in the community section on my page. So you go to my page, go to the community section. The link will be there to come on for the first 30 minutes. After the first 30 minutes, no more, just anybody, just the members can get in on after that. So I look forward to seeing you. I hope I get to meet you face to face. Let me know who you are, what your screen name is on here, and where you're from. When you come in, I'll ask you one at a time. We're going to take turns. When you first come in, everybody will be muted. I will unmute one at a time. All right, you guys. See you soon. Thank you, 00. And you have good news coming to you. There's some kind of good news or good results coming in. Something you're waiting on.